Welcome back to the channel, Farming with Nick. Thank you so much for joining me. Right now, I am actually working on the back field to the farm, and I am planting corn right now. So I have most of this field done. I started on that left side and kind of worked my way around after doing a couple passes, and now I'm back just doing a couple in the middle, and then in the far back right hand corner I still have a little bit to go there. So I'll kind of just finish up here, and then I'm also going to get out our fertilize this field. And then I also bought a new piece of equipment that I like to use and show you what I'm going to do on our grass field. You can see our wheat field off to the back there. It's already starting to come up. And with that wheat field, I'm also going to go over there as well. So let's just finish this, and then I'll take this to the very back, and shouldn't be much. I think the worker should be able to do this in the back as well. And then I'll get going on those other things. I also want to thank everyone commenting on the videos here. I really do appreciate it. I look forward to reading, interacting with your comments, and also learning. I only know so much about the game, and it's really cool to get some other tips and tricks, and I really do appreciate that. And when I come to those other things, again, I know I'll probably pass them along. So thank you to those friends and new people that are kind of watching the channel. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, I do look forward to your interactions and talking with you about how things are going. All right, so let's get this now to the back. I'm all set with the front here. Let's lift the seeder. There we go. Should go a little quicker now. Alright, so I have to get this very back patch. I'll get the fertilizer going on it. Oh, there we go. And then I'll get out that new piece of equipment. Alright, so here, let's set a worker here. Hopefully they stay in our field and don't go to the field after that. You can see, and if you notice, there's a couple patches that were missing in that other field. And that's only because when the worker turned around, of course they nicked some of that stuff and got it. So, all right. Set this worker off on here, and all right, so on our tractor here I purchased a roller for our fields. So I don't know if you roll your fields, and honestly, I'll say it, sometimes I do, and sometimes I do not. Kind of just depends. I kind of wanted to for this series, and honestly, I might not do every field that is right. Or I might do every field that's like further away from the farm. If it's closer to the farm, I'll probably get out the roller and let them go on it, and that way can get a little bit of higher yield. And I know it's not much that you actually do get, but I don't know. It's a fun task. I don't really mind it. I think it's kind of neat. And around us, there's a farmer that does do rolling on a couple of his fields. So it's really cool to see this type of equipment kind of going down the road. I mean, it's just massive. So that's probably half of the reason why I wanted to try it. But like I said, sometimes I just don't. I skip this step. I probably just tell myself, oh, the field's too wet today, can't get the roller out, and then I just skip it. And there we go, just sliding all around. But I figured we just got done with that grass field, and putting all this in after the alfalfa. I said, well, why not roll it the first time, help germinate, get the seeds in, and then after that, I don't know if I'll do the grass field anymore with rolling. Now, our other field, the wheat field, also says it needs rolling. However, I don't know if I'll actually do that. I mean, I can, just to give myself the yield bonus. I can try a little bit, but I think if you were actually doing it, you would be hurting your field at this point, because if you notice that the wheat has sprouted. So I don't think that would be appropriate. But for this application in Farm Simulator, you can kind of get away with it. Alright, kind of just make one more pass going down. Then I'll go check on those other workers. I don't see that fertilizer spreader. Oh no. And you can see in the distance, we have a worker. Let's hop over there. Yep. Went right into our wheat field right there. And I did do a pass around the perimeter. I guess it didn't matter. But I'll leave it in there. I'm not going to edit that out so you guys can see. Yep, it does happen to me. If it does happen to you, I'm sorry. So, even for me, I don't know why that worker kept going straight. But that's one of the things about doing these types of fields, and I actually do enjoy these types of fields as well, just because I don't know, kind of around my area, a lot of the fields are not squared off. They are irregular, and they do have ditches, they have trees in them. So I am okay with having to go around those things and not just plow everything out to make it easier for me. That's just my take on it. But I think it is cool that it has some different shapes and whatnot. Alright, so I guess I'll just finish up this. I only have a couple passes anyways. But I'm gonna have to go fix that corner of the field, as you can see ahead, and put some wheat in there. Otherwise we'll have just a couple strips of corn, which is okay. And just take the combine over there, get a couple rows, and come back to this field. But I know it'll be very easy, like the field ahead of me, to actually put in corn and just make it one big field. So I might, but I'm not going to promise that. I am okay with doing it like this. I think it is cool. All right. We're all set with that. Oh, there's our fertilizer. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop it right there. Let's see. Yep, there's corn in there. Oh, it's okay. There's our other worker. Flip back through. There we go. And I'm pretty sure you can put a worker here and roll this field as well. But it's a task, like I said. I don't really mind doing it. If the field is close enough to the farm, it's easy enough to just get it out here and take care of it. So we're off and rolling. Alright, so I'm going to let that fertilizer spreader keep working over there. I'll probably just continue on this. I'll probably just bring you back when I get done with this, and then I'm going to fix that corner of our wheat field. So I'll bring you back once that's all done too. Okay, so we are just finishing up rolling on this cornfield out back. I actually did the rest of that grass field. This cornfield is all fertilized now. And I did fix, I'll kind of jump over, there we are. Back to this tractor. I did fix that corner of the wheat field. So I had to replant that. As, yep, the worker did put corn in there. So I fixed that real quick. Even though I did do a pass around this field to my right, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So we'll take this up and just park it off to the side. Have some other equipment just to put off to the side as well. And after that, I think we're all set. Yep, there's our roller coming up. And then we just have to sit and wait for everything to grow. So there's the other seeder off there. And then here's our planter that I'm pretty sure, I think I leased that so we could do our cornfield. So I'll kind of just park this up over here. And there we go. Just leave it there for now. I'll just park this underneath the barn. So you can also see our funds are getting a little low. So I was thinking in the meantime, while we're waiting, to maybe look at one of the contracts and see if anything is worth our time and can make some extra money before we actually go forward with our cattle and everything. because I'd like to get all that equipment pretty soon here. My other plan was to actually test that TMR plant. That's really what I'd like to do. Just park that here. And I'll go get the other planter now. But I'd like to test that TMR plant that we did last video. Make sure everything's set. I think our worker thinks they're completed. I'll hop over there. Yeah. They did not do the entire field. That's okay. Maybe they're just on lunch real quick. Alright, just scooch him over. Yeah, I did half of this field real quick. Then I did hire someone. There we go. Get back in our other tractor here. So yeah, like I said, kind of want to test that TMR plant, make sure everything works. And if it doesn't, then we'll try something else. But I want to do that before I get completely invested with the cattle and not having the baling equipment and the different type of equipment that you would need to mix all your materials. So that's my plan. Alright, we'll just park this right here as well. Okay. Well, I'll leave you guys there. I'm probably going to go out, finish the rest of that cornfield, rolling it. And like I said, I'm not always rolling my fields. If they're close enough, I'll go out there and do them. If not, yeah, this has to be rolled here. But we're pretty close. So if they're close enough, I'll get out there and roll them. If this was like further away in the map, I might not. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today on the farm. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.